What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the RoosterRetro Show. My name is Roo, and you are watching Super Metroid Part 9 and the finale of Super Metroid today here on RoosterRetro. In the last episode, we went well into the depths of Lower Norfair and destroyed Ridley after multiple tries on my part, but you'll never see that because I edited it all. Edited. Already off to a great start. So basically, yeah, there's probably some more things that I could go back and pick up, a lot of missile pickups that I didn't get. As stated in multiple episodes, I'm sure I'm not 100%ing this game. I'm actually kind of trying to see if I can beat it pretty quickly. But anyway, so our goal, since we've defeated all the main bosses, is to head back to this room that we have, well, we explored in episode 1, but there was really nothing we could do with it. We came back here earlier when we destroyed Kraid and then Phantoon. Now that Dragon and Ridley are both done, their crystals are going to shatter out of their eyes, thus rendering this statue gray and dull. But something's happening here. The statue is sinking. And basically it's just a waiting game. Kind of just wait for this to happen. The suspense is killing. And it's going to keep rumbling, and then the ground right there is going to fall out. That door, I'm just going to open it just because I don't want it to blink anymore. That's it. But hey, look, an elevator to another zone. To the last zone of the game. Welcome, my friends, to Torian. Torian is the, well, the main base of Mother Brain. And the leader of the Space Pirates. I believe she's the leader of the Space Pirates. If not, it's Ridley. It's possible that Ridley actually leads them, and I don't really know. I'm not really, again, too sure of the lure of all of that. But she is the big boss of this game. Go ahead and take advantage of this save room, and I would recommend not using any further save rooms after this. If you want to continue your journeys through Zebus and find more of the pickups that I probably went back and missed. So yeah, use that, and now we're gonna start running into Metroids, actual Metroids, and not the crappy ones that we ran into in Meridia. These Metroids actually have some strategy to them. You need to have your ice beam activated, and you're gonna freeze them, and they can either take 5 regular missiles or 1 super missile, as you see I like to use on them. So there we go. They're not too bad, but well, I say that, but see, when you miss, this is what happens when a Metroid sucks on your face. There's really nothing you can do. I don't know why I have my grappling beam open right now, but yeah, you can still kind of jump, but really, they're just gonna sit here and suck face. And it's not good, so if there's a way to get them off you without, I think in other games there were, but in this game, I think you just have to really, like, leave the room and come back. They did a significant amount of damage, and it respawns all the Metroids in this room. Now, I was thinking about putting up a little counter, kind of, like a little Metroid counter. Kind of like how Samus Returns has on the planet SR388. But since I screwed up and had to come back in this room, that really wouldn't have made any sense since I'm having to fight them all over again, and they respawn. So there we go. Not really treated as a one-and-done kind of enemy. So yeah, if you leave, you got to fight them again. So stock up on your soups. Keep your super missiles up there if you want to take them out with ease. Otherwise, like I said, you'll be using up regular missiles, but there's a purpose to the regular missiles. I'm going to save those for the end of this zone here. So, that's a thing. Yeah, more Metroids. They're going to be all over this area. Essentially, this is where, I guess Mother Brain's been breeding them or something like that. I'm not exactly sure why they're here. We thought that we had destroyed them all. Well, just because chronologically, the Game Boy game Samus 2, or Metroid 2 Samus Returns, or Return of Samus, whatever it is, predates this game, and that was where we wiped out the Metroids, except for the one, oh shit, that was close, except for the one baby that we saved, which we still haven't found yet. Something is amiss. Now you can, I'm trying to shoot this Metroid through the floor. It's not really working too good, but you can, since we got wave beam and all that goodness. I'm sure I probably should have just been able to, like, jump and aim down, but these corridors are a little tight, so just kind of lure them. That's the right word this time. Over to my direction. So there you go. All right, now these giant hoppers, there is nothing that can kill them. Even the screw attack just goes right through them. So we're just gonna skip them. We can just totally skip them. Ooh, what is this? A Torizo? No, it's made of sand. There he goes. Into ashes. I always used to think that was like the coolest thing. When I was a kid and I got to this part for the first time, I was like, oh, that's so neat. They turned into dust. Yeah, you could just kind of like touch them and that's it. We're gonna have to fight a big one here, but we can't do anything to him. What are we gonna do? We're trapped. Missiles don't do shit. Oh my god, it's the Super Metroid. The Super Metroid. We haven't seen this yet. Oh god. Oh, okay, it's targeting us. And it's targeting us. I've seen some people actually get around this. I've watched some speedrunners. They will keep doing this weird little flip in the air. Essentially, though, this Metroid is going to drain us. Oh, and we have exactly 1 health left. It's having second thoughts, though. Like it knows us. Well, thanks for bringing me down to, like, negligible health. Okay. That was the Super Metroid. Yeah, there's nothing you can do, but apparently the Metroid can take out those jumpers no problem. And that just goes to show you the extreme power. Why can't I break this one right here? This is stupid. The extreme power of the Metroids. It's not a force to be reckoned with at all. We'll refill those 2 missiles that I use there because it doesn't refill super missiles. But this is the more important one, the energy recharge. Thank you very much for putting that right there. Excellent. Back to normal. Man, that was pretty intense. Alright, we have another missile door to go through here. Don't believe that's the last we've seen of the Super Metroid. But there you go. There's the namesake of the game. That's what that is. Was. Ooh, we got a boss door. There we go. Boss doors usually mean bosses. So really nothing too shocking here. Okay, now to the left, right here through this room. This is a save area. Now, as I stated a little while ago, you can use this, but you can't go back anymore. So if you use that save point, you are trapped in Torian forever. That's it. You can't go back. You can't go back up and out the way we just came because it's blocked now for some reason. So I would recommend not using that save point if you wanted to go back through your game, you know, to find any more collectibles or anything like that. But like I said, I'm kind of going for speed here. I'm hoping to be under 3 hours, which will give you the best ending. Since it's not based on completion, percentage rate of completion, instead it's speed, so that's how you get the best ending. And yeah, as I said, I was saving my missiles for this part here, just because it's, I mean, I could be using some super missiles, but I want to save those for the fight coming up. And if you played the first Metroid game, this is very reminiscent of that area, of that battle, the very first Metroid game. So we know what's coming up next, and I just clipped a little piece of it right there. I mean, it's not like it's a real spoiler alert here. We all knew we were coming through. It's the Mother Brain. There she is. All right, so basically, shatter the glass is the first order of operations. And yeah, regular missiles do the job just fine doing that. Now, once it's open, you can start actually doling out some damage. You can use super missiles here if you want. Really, this isn't much of a battle here. It's just avoiding these little ring beams or whatever the hell they're called. I'm not sure. Like some games I'll know enemies on. Like I started playing through the first Zelda. I had all those enemies going. I knew all their names, but not so much in Metroid. All right, well that's it. That was quite an easy battle. There we go. That's the end of Super Metroid. Thank you for watching. I think. No. It's not over. Of course it's not over. Alright, time to break out everything you've got. Don't miss like I did, but start pelting her with all the missiles you've got. Fuck it, we'll use these two. We'll use super missiles, why not? This is kind of a scripted battle, to be honest with you. You really just are chipping away here to take down, I think, your own health, really. I think once you get down to a certain amount of health, or Samus does, it's, that's when the battle kind of starts to take a turn. But alright, so there we go. Already out of all of my all of my missiles there. Charge beam works just fine. If I can pull it off here. God, I remember this used to scare the living hell out of me when I first played it. When did this game come out? 94? So I had to still been in maybe the end of elementary school. I always try to remember this and I'm terrible at it. Okay, this little flame attack here, it's kind of hard to dodge. It's random when she does it, but the worst part here is coming up when, yeah, she starts pulling her neck out like this. And Hyper Beam. that does a serious amount of damage. Now, right here, this is the first time we've ever seen Samus down to her knees like that. Sometimes it's worse. You might have a hard time getting out of that, so you have to kind of like move your control pad around and hit the buttons and shit. Just keep hitting. Oh god, it's devastating. Yeah, that's the that's her hyper beam there. It's no fun. And now that she's done having her way with us, we're struggling to get back up. This is looking bad. This is not looking good. What are we gonna do? Oh great, there's no way we can survive another one of these. It's just when you thought the game was gonna be that cheap. Nope, Super Metroid. Reflecting your hyper beam back on you, mother bitch. Oh, there we go. That's how it's done. Okay, so since I don't think they make mention of it, that's the baby Metroid. It just grew up into the Super Metroid, essentially. Or it was, Mother Brain was doing tests on it or something like that. Super strengthen it to whatever state it's in right now. But this is indeed the same Metroid that we saved at the end of Metroid 2 on planet SR388. And look at that! It's giving us all the power that it just took away from Mother Brain. How nice! She's coming back, though. That doesn't seem like the end. Although her brain's been shrunk and fried. Her giant mechanical, androidical, biomechanical body is still alive and kicking. Oh, yeah. So she's going to be dealing some damage to her. Metroid! No, that's my Metroid buddy! Come on, go in for the kill strike. Oh, you son of a bitch. You done did it now. And thanks to the Metroid for absorbing the powers of Mother Brain here, we now have obtained her Hyper Beam accessory missile. That's not missiles, whatever. Beam. Hyper Beam. Yeah, this is only in the name. Oh, but this is great. This is just complete destruction now. Yeah, there's really nothing she can do now. You know, there are some cheats in the game now. I played what you call it, like a game genie. Put in a game genie code or something one time to have the hyper beam throughout the entirety of the game, and it's awesome. it totally kills everything. It doesn't look as nice though. It kind of messes up the graphics for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, there is cool, or maybe it's a Pro Action Replay code or something like that. And that's it. That is the end of Mother Brain. You're done. And of course, in Metroid fashion, a time bomb has been set. But this time it's not just going to destroy Torian, it's pretty much going to destroy the entire planet. Which is why in the first episode when we went to, in Criteria, that was the old Torian. Funny enough. So, it was closer to Criteria than anything. We could have just gone there and Now, I haven't played the first Metroid yet, but I will play that one. I'll probably do it in a live format, I'm imagining, since I like to do... Well, I don't know. See, that one I can probably do in an LP. But anyway, here we'll shine Spark up and out. There we go. That's the easy way. Take care of these really crappy space pirates here. I believe these are just like your standard level 1 freaking space pirates here that you can take out with your regular beam. So it's kind of funny that those enemies are here at the end. I thought that would have at least put something harder if you've got 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes to get out of here. 3 minutes is plenty of time to get out of here. So don't worry about it if you're screwing up like I am and not nailing your jumps all the way. Although I am killing my time, I'd rather nail these jumps so I can get out of here. Now there is the age-old... Oh wait, is the acid coming up from this room? I forgot if one of these had like acid or something. Maybe it's not this room. Maybe I'm thinking of that area back in lower north there. Or maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. This is kind of a weird area. It's a very large room that really not much for exploring. But damn, does that hyper beam just straight take them out? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is where the acid is. That's right. And essentially, it's a climb all the way back up to the top. You could space jump all the way up there, but since I'm not really that good at it, oh god. And yep, it's just like a repeat of the lower Norfair episode. Great. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna do it the old school way. Like I said, plenty of time. Got a minute and a half left. We're good. We're almost there. It's not gonna take that long to get to the top. Oh, and what I was saying earlier. Okay, so it's time for the age-old. Do you save the animals or do you kill the animals? And it's kind of a speedrunner thing. I'm not actually sure of its origin, but I swear to God, oh, they've locked the door behind us. Every speedrun that I've seen, and all these doors are locked here, so you can't go into any of them, which is kind of a ploy here. I'm not sure what the origin of that is, of killing the animals and saving the animals. I guess people that had enough time to be able to do so. Well, it's obvious I'm saving the animals, because I want that little piece of the ending that you get. I'm not gonna let my buddies die on this planet alone. And I believe the canon ending anyway is saving them. So I'm gonna save them. There go the, well, I know those are the Edicoons or something. I can't remember the other one's name. Never can. And then the acid starts coming up from the floor. Great. Okay, well, we let them out. That's fine. Perfect. Perfect. 40 seconds to go. We're doing just fine. We'll be able to make it out. No problem, no problem. It might look a little tight, but, I mean, the door is right here. All you gotta do is make it to your ship and evacuate the planet. Because it's about to blow. Here we go. We're gonna have about 25 seconds to spare. Not bad. Well, see, I'm just taking a nice little stroll over to my ship. There we go. 23, 22, 21. Gonna shoot into the air. 20 seconds. 20 seconds to spare. There we go. And that's it. That's Super. This is technically where a speed run would end, I believe. As soon as you get into the ship. Yeah, let's get out of here before this thing blows. That is the end of Planet Samus. And if you'll take notice, to the right-hand side of your screen, just a little bit, you'll see a little dot. Pay mind to that real quick as Samus flies away. There it goes. And those were our animal buddies. We got them out. The operation was completed successfully. Clear time. Ooh, 2:54. All right, that should be the good ending. I got it under 3 hours. I believe that's the only metric that you have to hit there. It's just beat the game under 3 hours and you'll get the good ending, which we will see after the credits, after the staff roll here, which in Let's Play format, as I like to do, I don't skip these. I want the, well, producers and creators, directors, and everybody in this game to have their name in the light once more. Yeah, a lot of Japanese people worked on this game. It was obviously made in Japan. One of which that I will bring up here in a moment. But yeah, that was Super Metroid. That is another Let's Play on the channel done, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed making it for you. It's been a really good time. This is such a great game. I mean, it's Super Metroid. I mean, what are you gonna say about it? I mean, I could do a review about this game. Essentially, it's kind of the idea that I wanted to do is like when I beat an LP or when I finish an LP, I kind of wanted to go through and maybe like do a review of it. Kind of a condensed version of everything, although I felt that it might take away from what I'm doing with the actual LPs, so I wouldn't want to just kind of subvert that for one thing for another, but yeah, that's what it is. Also, I'd like to get some shout-outs here at the end while we're going through the credits. This is my first premiere video that I premiered, and anybody who's watching right now, I can't see it because this is obviously recorded, but shout-outs to some of my favorites. Miss Scare Darling herself. Jordan, what's up, buddy? Shoutouts to XNetPC, you guys that have come down and watched it. Both the Jameses have come and been chatting it up a little bit. Mike, what's up, buddy? Money Mike. And yeah, it's been an awesome ride so far, man. I really and all the viewers that have been watching Harvey's show too as well. Profanity warning. It's been the response has been slow but good, and I'm totally down with that. I'd rather start off as a small channel with good, strong folks like you having our backs, which is very important. So yeah, with that out of the way, this has been Super Metroid. And now it's the American guys. There's an American guy right there in that title. It's not all Japanese people, apparently, that worked on this game. Although the man himself is coming up here, the one that I wanted to make mention of. Or maybe I already did. I'm kind of having to do this. Oh, there he is, yeah. Gunpei Yokoi. The man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Some of the best Metroid games we've ever had have come from that gentleman there. And for beating the game in under 3 hours, produced by a dear force of Team Shikamaru, I get Samus in a swimsuit. Just what I've always wanted as a young child. Yeah, let your hair down. It's totally cool. We can relax now. The mission is over. And jump into the air and immediately back in your suit. I'm glad that they kept the continuity of the gravity suit, though, because that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool right there. All right, well, I hope everyone has had a great time watching Super Metroid. Again, like I said, as much as I've had making this has been so good. Hey, rate for collecting items, 69. See you next mission. Hell yeah. Speaking of next mission, I believe I'm probably going to go back to Metroid 1 before I start the next Metroid Samus adventure. But anyway, thank you for watching the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Roo, and we will see you on the next Let's Play. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to be reminded of future uploads. See you next time.